Or...
Roll! Versus roll!
For Doomhammer! For the Frost Wolves!
Hopefully get something early. Oh, that's so good. This is even better than Jade Claws here with this curve, because I guess my goal is to play Spirit Claws 1, Hero Power and 2, and then coin out the Jinyu Water Speaker, so I kept it. That overloads me on turn 3, so going into turn 4, which perfectly gives me the mana to Hex on turn 4. So some reason I keep both there.
Elements guide me.
Start working on these totems. If he totems again next turn, it's kind of a weak turn. You know, he only rolls healing totem 33% of the time. It's very dangerous with Flame Tongue, I feel, if I don't attack. Because see, Flame Tongue trades in, and then I have to kill is like a 2/2 in the 0/3, right? And it's kind of hidden behind it. I don't have mana to Hero Power again next turn. Like, I can't try to roll Spell Power next turn. I have to either coin Jade Spear or coin Jinyu Water Speaker with this hand. So I really want to try to bust down this totem. Plus my deck is very... It's very greedy in some ways, right? So I don't really want to, like, save all these charge. I think I'll have the better late game against most other shamans.
Elements guide me.
I'm gonna play this line instead of Jade Spirit, because Jade Spirit's so weak to the Spirit Claws, the 1/1, or even the 2/3. And I have Bran. Without Bran, I wouldn't have picked up this line, because even if I don't have a Hex target this turn, I can still play Bran. So I always have a proactive play as well. A Kryter, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Strife crew. Here is a Crowfist. Lava Shock, no destruction. Lava Shock was originally just to help me cycle through my deck faster with Ancestral Knowledge. I had 2 knowledges, I cut 1 to have the second Water Speaker in, but I still have the Lava Shock, kind of like a remnant. But, you know, I think it's pretty reasonable still. Shaman has a lot of, like, kind of like semi-development turns with other stuff. Might just go ahead and roll here.
Elements always little time.
And Bran dies on board right now. Doesn't really trade for a lot either.
Elements guide me.
Still a scary game for me, I think. I mean, I guess after this Hex, the early game has gone okay, but... okay, so this is still scary, and also I don't have any AoE, so if he had, like, board flooded this turn, I'd also kind of be in trouble.
Elements guide me.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? We hunger for vengeance. Let's die.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Elements guide me.
Well, this is looking scary. I mean, the good thing for me is that at least my Jade counter is getting really up there, right? My Aya, it's like 2 Jade cards, and then I got a Bran combo off, so I'm pretty high up there right now. I lost the Death Rattle.
You're no fun.
So my Jade counter got shrunk too, effectively. We've seen a lightning storm here. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's go for this. Hahaha, got him.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
I'm not sure how late game his deck really is. I haven't seen any pirates, but I've seen double Flame Wraith. Now I see this guy, and now I see Earthshock. But I didn't get Hex. I guess if he had the Earthshock, he wouldn't have Hexed. So yeah, we're kind of on the fence of what we're even playing against right now. It's kind of risky to roll for spell power here. I mean, spell power would be so sick though if I have one more spell power for the Maelstrom, but we will go ahead and play Chieftain. I mean, I'm making a taunt here. Just, I guess this mana efficient curves out fine, plus I guess my Drake is dying, right, so I won't have the perfect Maelstrom for this Jade Golem next turn, but... He does so little on board right now.
We hunger for vengeance.
Guess we'll take that. We can, try to roll a totem. If we don't roll the spell power totem, probably means that we're just gonna play one of our other cards here. So we didn't really use all our mana perfectly, but with the roll, the Maelstrom is good enough that it doesn't matter as much. There's like different types of mid-range decks though, right? Like the old mid-range Paladin with Quartermaster, Double Equality, Consecrate. That's the mid-range deck, but I mean, I've talked to other pros and they think that's a control deck, so it's just, this is kind of like that in some ways, right? I don't know quite how to explain it, but there's certainly different types of mid-range decks, and some are more about pressuring face damage, and I guess I count those as more of like the aggressive side, and some mid-range decks are still tempo-based in the sense that you're not like purely playing reactive strategies like some control decks are, but they're very value-oriented. It's a very value-oriented mid-range deck compared to like something like pressuring face damage. Black boss all night. When you master the cards, keep it over. Let's see. Hopefully you know what the cards do, but I don't know. We'll maybe keep that in mind a little bit. I generally don't even master over cards that much.
So many.
The problem with this deck is not against Reno Luck. I think this deck is very good against all the Reno decks, because the Jade character just gets out of control eventually, and my list is pretty anti-control as far as these Jade Shamans go. Like some Jade Shamans run Elemental Destruction, like Doomsayer, I don't know, like just like more stuff like that. Whereas my list is running, a lot of draw, like Azure Drake, double mana type, Blood Mage, Knowledge, so I have very good matchups against these Reno decks. Would you consider Thunder Bluff to have one Snowball minion? I don't think so, because the Jade mechanic itself already is a Snowball mechanic, and having multiple Snowball mechanics in your deck is dilutes one. Like, you take away from one to add to another. Ancestral Knowledge has some bad synergy too, because Ancestral Knowledge often means that you're skipping totems, because you overload a lot.
What to do?
We were thinking of attacking because we might want to Jade Claws turn 4, because if we Jade Claws turn 5, we can't Aya turn 6, but I think we just don't Jade Claws turn 4. Do you think Jade Shaman's the strongest deck right now? I would doubt it just based on the fact that there's so many good decks. You know. I do not mind that at all. Based on, I'm playing really carefully today. Based on some reads, because he played this over a big 4-drop.
There's little time.
Based on some reads, I don't think he has good minions, but he has good AoE. So I didn't play this Jade Claws and attack it, because I'd be weak to Hellfire. I have Hex with this 3 mana left over. The Mana Tide's a super good top deck there too. Not a top deck, whatever, the draw from minions actually kind of problematic. Hard to deal with Jade Claws, and it's not worth hexing it.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Fortunately, got a very good totem here. Like, for a Warlock, for a Handlock, or Arena Lock, this is almost impossible to deal with, right? You can't Hellfire this board, kill his own guy. Really, it's hard for him to single target down that totem. This will be our last Mana Tide draw. Goodbye, Mana Tide. Nice! Exactly what I wanted, because I have Jade Claws here, so some cheap, you know, easy to use Jade combo cards. Wouldn't Halaziel do well in this deck? No, because every card is worth so much, so my deck is really polarized to either card draw, AoE board clear, you know, early game weapons, and Jade cards, and healing, I guess. Halaziel is healing, but if you look at it from a vacuum, the power level of Halaziel is a very strong card. It's just every card in this deck is very strong because of the synergy and what role it fulfills. Plus, I don't have Elemental Destruction, so... Should you Reno before or after Ice Block Pop and Reno Mage? Usually after if you can. But it's that's part of the game of Hearthstone, is, you know, when to do it before, when to do it after. There's no... It's got to read the right situation. I've been liking the Ancestrals.
More souls!
There is little time.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Yeah, I was looking at a lot of the Lightning Storm moves. It just didn't line up well. I think I might as well take this turn to use Brand Jade Calls together. The sooner the better, right? If I do Brand Jade Calls later, it still gets cleared by Twisting Nether and Kazakus Potions, like the AoE. But if I do it now on the small minions, it's like it kind of already forces an AoE on the small Jade counters, and then the big Jade counters, like they can individually summon a board that's already requires an answer like an AoE, if that makes any sense. Right, so I'd rather like Brand Claw right now compared to like Lightning Storm, then playing Aya and then playing, you know, Brand Chieftain or something later, because at that point it's just like overcommitting one big turn to AoE. Plus the Lightning Storm move is very off curve. I would have to Lightning Storm Hero Power, waste 2 mana. Or I can Lightning Storm Hero Power Jade Claws, but that would basically make me have to play the Brand with the big minion late game, right? That's why I was talking about the Jade Chieftain Brand play. There's a potential other play, which is the Lava Shock to unlock 1 more mana, and then play the Azure Wait, could I have done that? Actually, no, never mind. I don't think I could have done that. I was gonna say like Lava Shock, Hex, Azure Drake, but yeah. I have these two spells, so I really want to combo Azure Drake with one of them, not just play it into a board clear.
So many possibilities.
Just double Kazak is pushed, and we'll have to see how that goes. Looks like Demon Wrath here. It's fine, I have so many, like, refloods.
Elements guide me.
He has used his Ooze, but I just like attacking. This weapon takes forever, and I can start threatening lethal. I was gonna play Aya regardless of whether I roll spell power or not, though, over Jade Chieftain, because 10 mana you can like have Kazak's potions that clear, lots of stuff that clears, and the death roll is hard to deal with. I guess technically AoE polymorph is a thing, which does polymorph to Aya, but who knows? It's not just all AoE polymorph, there's other board clears too. And I was looking at my mana with this hand. Having Aya instead of Chieftain in my hand doesn't really allow me to do like better turn at some point, really. So pretty sick turn. He didn't tap this turn.
Warriors, come out to play.
12, 13, 14. Attacking shouldn't be good here, because if I top deck Jade Lightning, which is the only burst in my deck, I have lethal anyways. If he leaves up this board, 12, 13, plus 5 from Drake. Actually, I have the Lava Shock. Would I have lethal like that? 12, 13, plus 3, 16. Actually, I think I have lethal regardless, even with the Lava Shock. 12 plus 3 is 15, plus the Drake Lava Shock is still 18. Okay. It's better to just play minions into here. If you Twisting Nethers, because my board is just so powerful instantly. And then if you play some more minions, I can play Azure Drake AoE next turn. Oh, that is 0 mana. So good. This is an overcommitment to the board, but I needed the Jade Light, like I needed to play every card because I needed the spell power to kill it, I needed the Jade Lightning to kill it, I needed this to not die because it's a taunt. 13 is very scary here. He's played his Emperor, so he can leeward combo me. I think it's probably worth it to play Thing from Below here, even though it does die to Nether or another potion. Feels bad to die and then just, you know, not be able to use my healing wave.
Almost out of time.
Let's get this heal first out of the way. Nice. Let's save the claws. We just lose too much damage trading for this board. I like this play here. I get him to 9 if I attack. So 1, he could play Reno, and 2, he could play like Twisting Nether. And if he plays Twisting Nether, I kind of want to attack because I want to play Jade Claws to develop a minion, but ultimately I don't think it matters because I don't have lethal anyways, I think. If he plays Nether and I attack. I have no more Jade Lightning in my deck, so basically I have 0 more bursts other than the Jade Claws and the Lava Shock. So even if I did get this attack and he plays Nether, I still don't have lethal. Okay, so assume that he'd be at 7 here if I attacked. 5, 3, it's not enough. It's 3 only with spell power too.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
It's gonna be rich.
I still don't think we play our Jade Claws, because he could still have AoE. He just wanted to, use this turn to Reno and MC tech. He could still have AoE. Plus, I have a Mantide pressuring him. I only have 6 cards, but Mantide is still pressuring him.
What to do? Guide me. There is little time.
I still have 2 more Jade cards too. I still have Jade Spirit and Jade Chieftain left in my last 4 cards. So I'll have a 10-10 and 11-11, 2 more major threats. So 1 more Kazakus potion. But he's used his Reno already. I don't think Leroy combo is going to be that relevant because I'll be... my life is too high. He has played Peddler, so it's possible he has 2 power overwhelmings with Leroy. It's 28 damage. I guess we're kind of fortunate to roll a taunt in some ways.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Almost out of time.
Shadow Flame is gone already. I'm not dead to even double PO combo with this taunt totem here. It's 28 damage. Plus my last 2 cards 3 cards is Maelstrom Portal, Lightning Storm, Jade Chieftain. So leaving up this guy means that because he has the Shadow Flame already, I just don't see a reason to kill it. I'll probably be able to AoE next turn with Lightning Storm or Maelstrom Portal with spell power. Oh wow, that worked out poorly for me.
More!
I'm almost out of cards. There is little time. Elements guide me.
He does have PO left. So 7 plus 4 is still lethal next turn. If it wasn't lethal, I can start leaving up the frog, because I have Lightning Storm kill a frog next turn.
So many possibilities.
But it likely means that he could PO it into my Drake.
So many possibilities.
I decided to Hex it because I can likely push Lightning Storm and Maelstrom Portal next turn to clear taunts, if he even has that.
Lord of the Burning Legion.
Res21, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the StrifeCro. Here's a Crowfist. Might play Doomsayer over here, so I don't know. I think he's thinking about it. I think we're all in. That's just what it is. Our last threat. He can PO Coil to clear. Hopefully I have enough damage. I don't like trading here and going for it either. If he PO Coils to clear, I still have enough. There's still another potion. I will lose to the right Kazakus potion here. If the potion can clear my board, I'm dead. That Abyssal plus Shadow Bolt punish on my not trading this guy really made a big difference this game. I didn't think of that combo. I thought of Abyssal by itself, but I didn't think of Abyssal plus Shadow Bolt. basically means that he has one more board clear than I have board if he has the right potion. I'm saving this for taunts. Like if he Sun Furies or Arguses here. If I can get through.
Shields up.
That's really risky.